What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the final touches on the assembly on the Genesis motor. So we're going to be putting the timing together, get the oil pan on, get the valve cover on, basically all the other accessories. We're going to be getting it back onto the motor today. We're also going to clean it up and paint the block a little because it is a little bit dirty. So we're going to clean it up, make it look nice. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the timing and the rest of the assembly. As you can tell, I kind of already have the chain on. I did end up doing it last night, but I'm going to guide you guys through what we got going on here and how to time this motor correctly. So basically, this is a brand new OEM chain from Hyundai. It's got all the timing marks and everything. These are also OEM guides from Hyundai. I don't think I'm going to be doing the lower guides here. These are aftermarket ones that the guys put in. I'm not too concerned about these. Most commonly, these chains stretch. So that's why I wanted to get the OEM chain here. So I'm not going to really worry about the bottom part, but I'm just going to go ahead and double check that the lower timing for the oil pump is timed properly. I guess it is. I don't think they have any timing marks really because it's all timed with this, with the rest of the chain. So we have brand new guides on the motor, straight from Hyundai, original. Same with the chain, original from Hyundai. So I'm going to show you guys how to time this properly. So basically, you're going to have these two marks here. So these two marks need to line up. Currently, right now, they are lined up, sort of. Once you have those lined up, you're going to want to pop the chain on, and basically these little dimples in here, the copper dimples, they need to line up with the copper on the new chain, and this needs to be centered. I think actually I just need to crank this over a little bit and get the pump properly as well, and we do need to get the tensioner on. I'm going to be reusing the tensioner that we took off. I just need to get this pin to sit back in, so I got to figure that out so we can pop it back in. And then we have our timing set up. So I'm going to figure out how to pop this pin back in, and then we're going to get it mounted up onto the motor, and then we'll guide you guys through how it's supposed to look when it's done. All right, so we ran into a small issue. I had the timing all together. I went to go torque these bolts that hold the guide on, and this one down here turns out to be stripped completely inside. So that means we have to rethread it. That's the best thing I could find at Home Depot with this hour, to rethread it and use a bigger bolt. This is from an Audi, so we're gonna have to make this work. So we're gonna rethread it to this size into the block. Hopefully it works. We'll give it a shot, see how it goes. All right, so timing is on. Fix the issue here. So this might look a little funny. So I had to rethread the hole here. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. On this one here, so we have to rethread it to a new size. It threaded perfectly, and we had to use one of these Audi timing rail bolts. I'll show you guys what that looks like here. It'd be one of these guys here. So these are from an Audi A4, but they actually fit perfectly inside the hole here, and they worked, and everything torqued. It's fine. So it works. I turned over the timing. Everything works perfectly fine. Timing marks are aligned. The 2 rotations as per the service manual said, and everything's perfectly in time. So now it's just to clean up all this gasket surfaces here, and we're going to slap the timing cover back on, and then we're going to get the oil pan on. All right, so we're ready to start assembling the timing cover. Now this one here is actually the original one for my motor. I just cleaned it up a bit. Only reason I'm going to be reusing my old one is because as I was cleaning up this one, I actually noticed this crack in the aluminum on the timing cover where the seal sits. I don't like that, so we're going to be reusing my old one. Now mine did have some metal shavings, but I made sure to thoroughly clean all the metal shavings in any areas, especially in here. If you spray in some brake cleaner in here, I mean, it's not like the best way, but this is like an oil channel here. So some debris might have get caught in there. So I sprayed it a little bit in there, cleaned it out, cleaned every crevice, every corner, degreased it, brake cleaner, everything as best I can. And we're just going to go ahead and throw some high temp RTV on here. I don't think you necessarily need like super high temp RTV for the timing cover. I do have just regular black RTV, but I am going to be using this one for this anyway, just because I have it and it's high temp, so better safe than sorry. What the?
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't baggins. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I feel it like Shaq, I'm shacking. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 bomb. Feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb.
I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't baggins. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I feel it like Shaq, I'm shacking. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 yeah, bomb, 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 bomb. Feeling I'm massive. Feel like bomb, 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 bomb. Dip, slide, when I wanna dive. Hit it to the rhythm all day and night.
Alright, so as you guys just saw, we just installed the timing cover with the new sealant. I had a small issue with the orange high temp sealant, so I just went to use the black one. It's fine. This area isn't a very high temp area. I mean, technically it is, but should be completely okay. No problem. It's just like using it on an oil pan, which I've done before and I've never had any issues. This timing cover is a little dirty on the front. We are going to clean it up. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm just going to check the torque values on these. And I'm not sure. I got to read the description, the instructions on the sealant to see if it wants to have torque afterwards or torque it when it's all sealed or before it's all dried. So I'm going to check that out real quick. I'm going to make sure that everything is okay. And then I guess the only way to tell really if this is going to be leaking is when we get oil in the car to make sure that it's not leaking. So yeah, I'm just going to check the torque on everything and then we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the oil can.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see.
Okay, so oil pan is on, timing cover is on. The only thing left to do is paint the valve cover because I want to paint it before we put it on. So I'm going to paint it like my original one was red. So I want to do something similar. Paint it, slap it on, and we should be good to go. And I'm going to wait for all the sealant to dry. I'm going to come back at this tomorrow or Monday. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean up all the dirt off the block, both sides. And we're going to go ahead, throw a little bit of paint on it just to make it look a little bit better. We're going to clean it up. Same with the front cover here. Clean that up as well. All right, so now what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be cleaning up the entire block. We're going to go ahead, prep it for paint now, just because I want to make it look nice at least, because this is kind of unappealing. I want to clean all this dirt off, paint it, paint the sides, paint the entire block, the main, the front cover here and everything surrounding it. Hopefully we can make it look somewhat decent. So what I'm going to do now is just get all this dirt off, and then we're going to see how we're looking. All right, so I got it cleaned up best I can. There's some spots that are still a little bit grimy, but they're pretty tough to get to. I already threw some primer on this side here. So far it's looking okay. Like I said, it's a little bit grimy on some areas, but should be fine. Honestly, the turbo covers most of this side. The only part that you really see is like the front cover and the valve cover. So that's the side we're going to make look the best. We are going to be painting the valve cover as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw a coat of primer over this, and then we're going to throw another coat onto the side here again, and then we're going to put the proper coat of paint on. This side I'm not going to touch because this side is honestly covered by a lot of things, so you don't even notice anything on this side. So there's no point in painting that side. I masked up the areas where the valve cover sits. I'm just going to throw my rag over it here just to make sure nothing touches on the surface here, and just so we don't paint the cams or anything like that. Anyway, yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to keep painting this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. VHT high temp paint. Some like a bluish silver color. Looks all right. So we're going to throw that onto the parts that we put primer on. This should dry in about an hour, and then we're good to throw all the rest of the components back onto the engine. So we're going to finish painting this. I'll show you guys what it looks like once I throw the first coat on, and then we'll go from there.
Fearless.
So we have our block painted nicely. Still a little bit patchy, but it's okay. It's just gonna get covered in dirt anyway. So what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna be reassembling some of the pieces that go onto the motor. So we have the tensioner bracket, the alternator to put on, AC compressor, all that good stuff like that. We're gonna be putting all that back on. This side I'm not really touching much. I don't have the gasket for the turbo or for the header. I'm gonna wait. I need to wait to get a new gasket for that. But for now, we're gonna work on this side. If there's some things on this side that I can get to, that I can do, that's not gonna interfere with the turbo getting installed, I will do it. But for now, we're just gonna be installing most of the assemblies on this side. I did paint the valve cover, same color as what we did on the timing cover. So I'm just waiting for that to dry, give it about 45 more minutes. By the time we're done assembling all this here, should be ready to slap on. And then, yeah, we're almost ready to put in. So let's go ahead, let's put the other equipment onto the motor, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. little bit carried away. I got the entire engine back together for the most part. The only thing we're really missing is the turbo and the power steering pump, because my power steering pump is already, I just took it off while I was on the car because I didn't feel it disconnecting the line. Anyway, everything is back together. All we need to do is just when we put this in the car, figure out where these hoses and pipes go. I got it figured out for the most part. I'm aware where most of the things go. I'll figure it out, but when we get to the car, I just need to figure out where these ones go. I know these are probably like an oil, like a cooler line for the oil. Everything else is assembled. We just need to put the serpentine belt and the power steering pump on, but everything else is looking good. So we got the whole engine back together. Valve covers on. That turned out amazing. We're looking good. Actually do need to do the rear main seal before we put it on the stand, before we take it off the stand. Well, I kind of need to do it when it's off the stand. But yeah, we're looking good. This is good so far. All we need to do is put the turbo on. I need to get a new gasket because I don't know where my original gasket went. And the one we took off of this one was garbage. So yeah, this is how the motor's looking. All complete. Just missing the little cover here, the RS turbo cover, which I have somewhere over there. But yeah, we're looking good so far. All right, so that's going to be everything for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was very, very fun to do, very, very tedious as well. Everything is pretty much ready to go into the car. All we need to do next is just do the rear main seal, clutch, transmission, flywheel, all that good stuff, mount it up when we take it off of the stand, and then get it ready to go into the car. So that's going to be coming up in the next video. So until then, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.